Hey guys, what's up? I'm here working with some cheap polish. Bear with me while I talk. I had a situation yesterday where I had to check somebody on their BS, and it's not like I've never been hit checked for my own behavior, but it hasn't happened in a while, and it doesn't happen often because I intentionally live my life in a way and make it a point not to be out here being a problem for folks. Now, I can't say everybody else is living their life the same way, obviously. But I've had a little inbox noise about a post I made on Facebook. So I just thought I'd blabber about it. But I'm going to leave it at this because it's a private situation that was handled privately. That's where it's going to stay. But I think we've all heard stories of like a person that will, I can already tell that ain't going to work. Let's try playing them too. That will announce that they're having a baby at a friend's wedding. Well, somebody was putting out that kind of energy yesterday, and I just, I just wasn't having it because, for one, it was just the tone was terrible. It was inconsiderate, whatever. But I speak up on things like that because other people don't necessarily have the voice. They don't have it in them to do it. They're probably trying to grow to get there, and having to encounter people like that is not helping them. And two, I'm not about having that energy in my life. And the thing of it is, whether we realize it or not, when we silently accept behavior like that, we may think we're keeping the peace. We may think we're taking the high road, yada, yada, yada. I don't know if I like playing two either. We'll see. What we're doing is giving someone passive permission to just act in a way that we know we don't like. So if someone's acting in a way we know we don't like, you might as well just tune them in on it. And I'm not saying go to bat over somebody because they like Beyonce's new single and you don't, or you're a Taylor Swift fan and they ain't. I'm not talking about stuff like that. I'm talking about like serious, tangible stuff. Things that at the end of the day actually matter. And someone feeling like, let's just put it, to give us another example besides the announcing a pregnancy at a wedding. It's just like, if someone thinks that while a group of people are sitting around trying to help someone that's on hard times, if they think that's the appropriate time to start talking about their promotion and their shopping trip and start showing off their designer bags, that behavior needs to be stopped. That person needs to be stopped in their tracks. Because chances are that they've either exhibited this behavior so long without being hip checked by someone, they think it's cool, they think it's funny, or they just like to bully people. Some people just, when they see someone down, they feel this weird sense of narcissistic, toxic, diluted power. I don't know. But it is, and there's a time to showboat and there's a time to not. And some people actually need to be told, dude, chick, you really moved wrong right there. You really moved wrong. And that's all it was yesterday. Like I said, it wasn't no huge thing. And I'm not even mad at it. And I know a couple of people hit my inbox up thinking that I was mad or been out of shape. I was just more like, to be honest, part of me was shocked that it even and went down. I was more or less like, the strongest emotion I had about it was, mm, well, that was some disappointing behavior. It's like, I can't even believe, you know, the red carpet rolled out like that. Whatever. Confirmation. I'm also a tarot card reader on my other channel. Check me out, Sleo Moon. But I'm over here on Melior's Sun. This might also go on my Facebook. I don't know what I'm doing. Like I said, my biggest focus right now is just saying what's on my mind and painting my nails. But yeah, it's just. But another note on that whole giving people passive permission to do whatever they want. There's my buddy. So I'm gonna keep this short. I've been looking forward to chatting with him today. But you don't want to do that. You really don't. You think you do because you don't like confrontation or you don't like to stir the pot. But I'm telling you, just passively letting people get away with toxic behavior, not cool behavior, entitled behavior, mm, it's not the move you think it is. It is not the move you think it is. And yeah, that's basically all I wanted to blab about. If anybody has anything they like to ask or anything they like advice on, your girl always got something to say. But yeah, I just that's really all it was yesterday. I was just like, no, 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 sir, no, ma'am. That's not that's not cool. And I did it in a respectful way. Now, more privately, I was a bit more firm with this individual, but still nothing wildly out of pocket because that's just not my style. That's just not how I roll. But yeah, just keep in mind, you don't think you are, but every decision you make, every time you say too much, every time you say too little, I hope I'm not shaking the camera doing this. I probably was not paying attention. You are passively granting someone permission to continue whatever behavior they were putting down. And if it's something you didn't like or something that didn't sit well or something that went over like a turd in a punch bowl, just go ahead and say something. You don't have to make it no big deal. You don't have to drag it on. You don't have to make some big spectacle debacle out of it. But, affirm, think about what you did, slow your roll. And if me and you are going to get along, it's best you not do it again. And if people decide to keep doing it, well, just remove yourself from their presence, remove them from your, however it needs to go. Limit your interactions, totally dip, whatever. But your peace is priceless. It really is. And how people treat you and interact with you affects your mentality so much more than you think. It really does. When you are surrounded, like I am right now, love, light, peace, power, prosperity, all of that, my mentality is so much better than it used to be when I lived with negativity, judgment, grudge holding, passive aggressive, just low cutting, hater behavior. It's like I'm a whole different person, which means you can be a whole different person too. We're all here to improve. And on that note, I'm going to say about improvement. If you chilling out with anybody and you've known this person, let's just use 10 years. That's a nice round number. And they dress the same, act the same, react the same, handle situations, and they haven't changed one iota in 10 years. You might want to limit your interactions because that's no growth. No growth. None of us come out perfect. I know I'm far from it. I work on myself every single day. But being around people that are stagnant, that's a tough one too. Because the 5 people you surround yourself with the most, guess what? You start mimicking and reflecting and picking up on their behavior patterns and stuff too. That's also something to keep in mind. So maybe not keep the person that be speaking out of pocket and inconsiderately too close to the vest without hip checking them because it's going to rub off on you and it's going to affect your mentality. Love you all. Wish me luck with the names.